Berg.
Stocks plunged after President Trump suggested U.S. companies find alternatives to doing business in China. The Dow lost 623 points to close at 25,629. The NASDAQ and S&P also fell. As the trade war between the United States and China continues, many farmers are feeling the heat.
They have a lot of people in China, and they were taking 1 row of every 3 rows that we plant of soybeans. That's a lot of soybeans that they were taking. So to lose that market last year has hurt us, and I think will hurt us for a while. It's going to take a while to recover from that.
That's Iowa farmer Lynn Swanson speaking on Fox News. And the illegal alien accused of killing University of Iowa student Molly Tibbetts is waiving his right to a speedy trial. Christian Rivera had a hearing on Friday morning where a judge approved his waiver. Rivera's next hearing is set for October 22nd and 23rd. This is USA Radio News.
Now you can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets. Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go. And pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department right now at Low Cost Airlines. 800-215-5141. 800-215-5141. That's 800-215-5141.
Are you one of those people who thinks it's okay to drive stoned? I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You end up driving below the speed limit? It's no big deal, right? Wrong. The truth is, your reaction times slow way down when you're high. You not only put yourself in danger, but everyone around you. Talk about a buzzkill. Stop kidding yourself. It's not okay to drive high. If you've been using marijuana in any form, do not get behind the wheel. If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high, get a DUI. Paid for by NHTSA.
Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg completed a 3-week course of treatment for a pancreatic tumor. The news comes after Ginsburg was treated for lung cancer late last year. A man who's already serving time in Pennsylvania is accused of making a huge series of terroristic threats. USA Radio Network's Chris Barnes has the story.
Bradford County Prison inmate Jesse Blake indicted in a Williamsport, PA federal courtroom on Thursday on numerous counts related to threats he allegedly made against President Trump and for mailing other threats. Reports are Blake sent a letter to the FBI in which he threatened to blow up the White House, blow up the UN, the Pentagon, and Trump Tower before directly attacking the president himself. Blake was jailed in April on counts related to the sexual assault of victims between the ages of 8 and 11. For USA Radio News, I'm Chris Barnes.
Thank you, Chris, and you're listening to USA Radio News.
With a recession ending, if you've been putting off building your business, now is the time to act. General Steel will meet or beat any price on a pre-engineered steel building of the same size and specifications. Act now before steel prices go up. So call us today for free information.
Call 800-965-1290. 800-965-1290, 800-965-1290.
Hassan Piker is a contributor with the left-leaning Young Turks Network. Now, he unleashed a vulgar rant against Representative Dan Crenshaw, Republican from Texas and a former Navy SEAL. Crenshaw, who now wears an eye patch, lost his eye in an IED explosion while serving in Afghanistan. Piker claims that the congressman lost his eye to a brave soldier. Representative Crenshaw reacts on Fox News.
Well, wow, he was triggered, wasn't he? I mean, that is the definition of a leftist getting triggered. Doesn't like what he's hearing. He disagrees with it. Doesn't understand foreign policies. Mentioned something about being 12 years old. Yeah, I have almost 12 years of experience actually deploying overseas. So maybe that's what he meant when he said 12 years. I don't know. But he clearly doesn't know much. And when you don't know much about foreign policy, you get really mad when people disagree with you. And if you can't argue your point, you tend to insult people. And man, that is exactly the outrage culture that we have right now. He is a perfect example of it. He's trying to walk his comments back now. Good on him for trying to do that. These small things get them so riled up. Imagine what another win in 2020 will do when Trump wins. And I hope he does. Let's watch the meltdown then. But, this kind of stuff has to stop. We have to be able to have nuanced conversations.
The Young Turks Network is hosted on YouTube. For more news, you can find us online at usaradio.com. For USA Radio News, I'm Tim Berg.
It's 8:05. The views and opinions of the following show do not reflect those of WSMN, its owners, and/or associates.
She's crude, often misconstrued, and is actually a dude. Welcome to Life's a Drag. Say hi to New Hampshire's 2018 Entertainer of the Year. Your hostess with the mostest, Monique Too Soon.
Hi, you are listening to Life's Drag. My name is Monique Too Soon, and I am just trying to get situated. I almost forgot to hit record again this week. And I am joined today by my two wonderful co-hostesses, Miss Patricia Hurley.
Hello.
And the one and only Caitlin Slawinski.
Hello.
And tonight we are joined by one of the drag queens who is auditioning in Show Mo. And her name is Trisha LaFay, or as a boy, Mitchell.
Hi. Welcome.
So we are not able to see the comments on Facebook for some reason today. If you are on Facebook and you comment, we are having a hard time seeing. So we are actually trying to watch a little bit from our phones to see the comments. So if somebody could just comment just so we can see if your comments show up. I know ours are, but
I can tell that two people are on, and I just saw someone else join, but it's the live version. I'm not watching and my sound is off, so I'll keep an eye on that too.
Okay, so yeah, mine doesn't have any comments except mine and yours. So the computer looked a little different today. As long as you can hear us, just comment and let us know you can hear us, and hopefully you can. If not, oh well.
We're still gonna have fun.
Exactly. So. And if you're just tuning in, you're listening to Life's a Drag. My name is Monique Too Soon, and this is WSMN 1590.
Danny just commented all hearts, and I can see it. So. And someone said, hey. Michael McCann said, hey.
Oh, he is one of the other drag queens. I don't know his drag name off the top of my head because there's so many of them and I just don't know. Hold on, I'm going to turn up my ears a little bit because, I like to hear myself talk. Oh, there we go. That's perfect.
Now you can't hear anyone else talk.
Perfect.
Just the way you like it.
So the audition show, Show Mo, the tickets are on sale at www.moniquetoosoon.com, and they are selling a little slow, the audition tickets. The night show tickets are selling faster, but the audition show tickets are selling a little slow. So we decided to open the show up to 18 plus.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yep. So, because a lot of the performers are under 21. So it gives them a chance to actually get their friends in to see the show and sell some more
I
tickets.
think that's great. We don't want to slight anyone the opportunity to bring their friends and along.
Yeah, especially with one of the judge categories being audience reaction.
Yes, and I'm going to judge that one pretty fiercely.
Yeah, because Patty will throw up if you suck.
From the back of the room with my megaphone.
Patty's a puker.
Mm-hmm.
Her nickname is PP.
Actually, it's not.
Patty Puker.
PP just sounds just as bad.
PP like PP Longstocking. I could see you putting your hair like that to go out somewhere and not knowing it doesn't look
worn
great.
My hair like that. Freudian slip. I've totally worn my hair like that. Mm-hmm.
I bet you would show up at a nightclub with hair like that and not even
And I would rock it.
And people would be like, "Who is the girl that's on meth in here?"
No, they'd be like, "Who is that hot chick?
Yeah.
She's got it going on."
Does she?
And they'd say it just like that too. What is wrong with the microphone? It keeps
It's from all the headbutts you gave it. It's like, I don't want to talk to her tonight.
I'm just going to hold it like this.
Are you?
The other microphone in the other room, I just did one of a show with one of the other people here at the station, and one of the other microphone doesn't move around. So I had to sit and stay in one spot while I was talking the whole time.
That must have been so hard.
It was odd because I do move around a lot. I'm a twitcher.
Oh.
I'm a twitcher.
Twitchy.
I am twitchy.
So I'll go get the tickets for Show Mo and the show afterwards. They are on sale now at www.
Or MoniqueTooSoon.com. You can go to either site. They're both up and running.
If you can spell the first one, you get a free ticket.
And I think, honestly, I'm surprised that the first show is selling a little slow. I think that would be
the more
I think
fun.
it's going to be so much fun to watch new faces and people we haven't seen yet. And Miss Trish, obviously.
She's already your favorite because she's the first one here.
Absolutely. Totally my fave.
And these girls' ticket sales are being tracked. So one of the things about being in my shows is that I need to make sure you can sell your body, sell your face, sell your tickets,
sell your personality,
sell your old wigs,
whatever,
or I'll just steal them.
I can do all of the
He's
above.
not. Yeah, I was gonna
Okay,
say
good.
he's not kidding.
Yeah, I ain't putting nobody's drenched ass sweaty wig on my head.
I've definitely done that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
You
your
drenched
drag,
my sweaty
and your
wigs.
drag yeah, I did. The night I wore the long blonde one.
The Dolly Parton performance.
No, remember I wore the really long one. I was I don't know, like a bad girl or something for Halloween.
Oh, that one's only like to here.
No, it was super long.
I don't have anything longer than that.
It was when Danny was a policeman and
Yeah.
had me like pretended to arrest me. That picture.
Yeah.
It was past
Those
my
are 12-inch
elbows.
extensions. 12
What's
inch
wrong
and-
with your mouth tonight?
I've had like 6 coffees and I had really bad Mexican food.
Oh,
And then I took.
Did you guys go out again?
No, I went home and
Oh,
got
that's right.
Mexican from
That's right.
Concord, and then
Oh.
after I ate the Mexican, I was just like, I'm gonna go take a nap, Danny. I don't feel so good. And
So
after my
coffee
nap,
and Mexican food, you're not sitting in the best spot, Miss Trish.
Great.
don't worry, I unleashed before I left the
Oh,
house.
good. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm sure people are really glad to know that.
I lost 45
I am.
pounds.
Oh, wow.
Thanks to El Rodeo.
I want to go to that Mexican restaurant tonight.
It's El Rodeo in Concord on Loudon Road.
I'm going.
Shout out to El Rodeo. Thanks for the
I'll
dye.
have a double.
I had the tacos, the steak fajitas, and rice and beans.
Okay, I'll skip that.
It was delish.
That sounds rough.
It was rough coming out.
Oh my gosh.
It took a half an hour.
Oh.
Oh my God, I think that you might be sharing. I mean, I know that your Facebook fans are a little crazy. They have to be. But I think that you might be sharing a little bit too much.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think there's such a thing. Are you getting comments on Facebook or anything?
I fixed it.
Oh, you did?
I fixed it on here, yeah.
Oh, finally, Caitlin.
Caitlin fixed literally my brain's going
I know
right now.
she is more than just
I'm
a good-looking
I am
chick.
I this is our IT department from now on.
I bet she texted Tyler and Tyler told her how to fix it.
I was thinking either Tyler or Joe.
Yeah, seriously. So I actually would like to give a shout out to a new place in Milford that opened in June. It's called Zingers, and it's a comedy club, and they're going to be doing like bands and comedy. And I met with the owner this week. His name is Chad. He's such a fun guy, and we are actually going to be starting something new coming this October, and I'm so excited to tell you all about it. But I'm going to wait a couple more weeks.
Oh, there you go. If you can't keep a secret.
No, I am keeping the secret.
Mhm. Well, I think it sounds like the way that you've talked about it to me, it sounds like it's going to be a really great place.
And it's going to be a unique event. It's not going to be a normal drag show.
Well, yeah, I mean, not just what you're doing with it, but the place itself sounds like an interesting spot.
Yeah, and then guess what's happening next Friday?
Oh, what am I doing next Friday?
I think the question is who.
I really wish I lived the life you pretend I live. I would be a much happier person.
I know. That's why I'm getting you on Farmers Only. So
what's happening next Friday?
We're announcing the Drag Race Girl coming in November.
Are you?
Yep. So next Friday night, it's the final day of August. And
Oh,
then
that's right. You said that you would wait. I made
and
a
I
bet
didn't
that
want
you
to wait.
couldn't.
I didn't want to wait, and then I completely forgot about it until like yesterday, and I'm like, oh my god, I can totally make it one more week.
So proud of you.
I was going through my phone, and I'm like, oh my god, I forgot she's coming.
That's awesome.
So next week we're gonna do it. Oh, this is cute. A little stop heroin bell. Oh, it says cuckoo bell on one side and heroin bell on the other side. I'm cuckoo.
That's an
For Cocoa
odd bell. Some people must be cuckoo for stopping heroin.
So do you want to give a couple of quick like movie reviews before I move on to interviewing Trish LeFay?
Yes.
So this week I finished up Wentworth season whatever it was, and holy crap, right, Caitlin?
Loved it.
Holy crap, what a cliffhanger at the end.
Loved it.
We-
if you haven't watched it, you need to watch
And watch it, like it is so intense.
it. You'll get hooked. You'll get hooked and you'll binge it.
It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to give a shout out to the movie Ma. Have you seen the movie Ma yet?
No.
That's the one where all that older woman has like all those
I
kids
wanted
drinking
to
in her
watch
basement.
that. We were supposed to watch that together.
You say that about every movie, and then you watch them by yourself on your
That's a-
couch with popcorn and the fat
That
cat.
is a lie.
Is it?
Look at her face. Exactly. Thank you, Trish LeFay. Don't worry, she's not one of the judges. You can talk crap about her as much as you want.
I am an unofficial judge
She's just going to be in the back of the room throwing chicken nuggets at you guys while you
with
perform.
a
She's going to be
megaphone.
my favorite judge.
Trish is going to be like dodging them and catching them in her mouth. Make sure you dip them in sweet and sour. That's her favorite. Were you at the show when somebody threw a mozzarella stick at me and it landed in my fishnets and then I ate it?
Stop.
They were actually aiming for Lady Sabrina, but it hit me and it got stuck in my fishnets and I just took it out and ate it.
Why would you waste a mozzarella stick?
Exactly.
That seems weird.
It's free food.
Exactly.
Like, hello.
So,
But-
Ma, tell me about Ma.
So Ma, I literally have never seen a movie that twisted.
Really?
Like, that perfection was really twisted, but Ma went into a different place I was not expecting.
Okay.
So it's definitely one of those movies that keeps you guessing until the
I
end.
wasn't expecting the twist and
The perfection?
the 8 twists in perfection.
Yeah, that
I
movie-
Did
wasn't.
you watch that?
I did.
So good.
I liked it, and then there was a one twist that I was like cheesy, but then it twisted again, and I was like, okay, I'm back on board.
Yeah. It was a messed up
That
movie.
movie
It
was
wasn't.
crazy.
That was a really
Even the
weird one.
ending was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That last scene, it just kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I loved it.
I did.
I loved it.
Loved
Everything
it.
because there's nothing like it.
Yep.
And that's the thing with Ma. Like, there's a lot of horror movies, and there's some parts of the movie Ma that you feel like you've seen before, but then the ending is just like, whoa, stop.
The reason I want to see it so badly is because I love a horror movie that's based on one person's particular crazy.
Yes.
You
And
know, like
Octavia,
it's not about, there's not a whole big scene, there's not a whole big storyline. It's just one person is completely off their rocker
Yep.
and they just psychologically mess with everyone. That's how I would do it if I
Oh.
was a murderer.
and Octavia Spencer, like, oh my God, one of the best actresses
Yeah.
ever. Like, she plays crazy.
I mean, before you actually get in there and do the dirty work, you got to mess with people's heads first. Like
Yep.
that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
you got to do.
Oh, yeah. You'll love it.
Yeah.
And then we also watched the new Annabelle movie, which is a.
Like I don't even know him anymore.
Yeah. Well, I watched them on a bootleg stick. They're not actually on DVD yet. And then, but the Annabelle movie takes place in the Warrens' house where the museum is. But the Warren parents, so Elizabeth and what was his name? No, it's Lorraine and Edward Warren. They're not there. They leave the house for the night, and the daughter's there with her 2 friends. And Annabelle is a vessel in this movie for other spirits. So all the spirits from the museum are using Annabelle as a vessel.
Really?
And scaring the crap out of the friends.
They're using the movie, the house from the movie.
Yes,
not
and
her
you're going to
real-
watch it because we actually went to the occult museum from the Warrens' house.
Yes, we
and you're going to watch
did.
it and you're going to be like, oh my God, they told us this story. They told us this story. They told us this story.
Is
They
the
told
law
the story.
guy there that I hugged that I wasn't supposed to touch?
No, but the wedding dress comes into play, the werewolf, everything. You're going to die. It was actually really good.
I can't believe you watch this without me. I feel like we're not
Well, you
friends
never
anymore.
come over. You don't
never
call me. You
invite
don't text me.
I feel like a horrible
You're too busy
person.
being a cat lady.
I'm actually too busy working. I've been working. a
Oh, you
ton.
work Saturday nights now?
Yeah, you didn't invite me over this Saturday.
I don't have to
night.
invite you. You should automatically know that my house is your
No,
house
you
and your
have a
house is my
husband
house.
and a child.
Yeah, but my
We-
child is in bed by 7.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband, I can kick him out any moment.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you're coming over, I'll be like, bye. And he
I know,
knows it too.
I know, but that's not nice. I can't do that.
Why not?
You remember when I used to come over and you would kick him out and he would go upstairs and he would take tubbies? He'd be like, Patty's here. Here's my glass of wine. He'd be like, "Doo, doo, 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 bubble bath and wine. Doo, doo, doo,
Yeah,
doo,
and then
doo."
he would try and come downstairs, and I'd be like, no, this is
No,
our
because
night.
he would try and talk. He would sit down on the couch and be like, "So, Patty, how are you?"
And I'd be like, get
Probably
out of
be
here.
like, "Are you kidding me? This is my date night."
Yeah, like, get out of here. We don't want to talk. This is movies. We're
Yeah.
watching Sharknado, Shark Kansas, Woman's Prison Massacre. Like, we watch these horrible movies that he doesn't even want to watch, but he sits there and he's like, this is so stupid. And we're like,
Okay.
then go upstairs.
Fine, I can come over tomorrow night if you want me.
We have a date night tomorrow. It's the first time we haven't had a sitter since July, but ask Danny. Danny, you're listening. Let Patty know she's welcome to our date night tomorrow.
No. I'm not going on a date night tomorrow. I'll come over next Saturday. No, that's Labor Day weekend. You're probably busy.
I have no plans for Labor Day.
All right, I'll come over sometime next weekend.
Okay, and then we'll do something. Well,
Okay.
we got to make commercials.
Oh, we can make jingles.
Jingles.
Oh my God, I'm so
Caitlin
good
can
at
do one
singing.
for Pringles since she's eating them again this week.
I'm gonna
Jingle for Pringle.
I got a jingle for Pringle.
Hey.
That wasn't good.
Yeah, it was.
No.
Yes, Miss
Pat
Trish,
ma-
was that good?
No.
Oh no, I'm staying out of this.
Yeah, exactly. It stunk.
One
it
less
was-
chicken nugget for you.
Oh, it was fantastic. I
Thank
loved
you.
every second of it.
Thank you. They have Skinny Pop over there too, if you didn't notice.
I did see that.
I feel like Skinny Pop is like everyone on the diet's excuse to eat a snack.
I feel like Skinny Pop is like the actual polar opposite of me.
I
You
hate
know?
Skinny Pop. It doesn't even taste like popcorn.
Let's throw it out the window.
It tastes like church wafers.
Let's dump it on this. Let's throw
Oh.
them out in the street and be like, Skinny
just
Pop.
up the windows.
Yeah.
Be like, we're advertising for Skinny Pop.
The owners of the radio station would never know. I mean, how would they know?
Oh, yeah, when people were complaining that there were crazy people at the radio station throwing popcorn. Oh, we finally got clearance tonight while I was on my way to the radio to ghost hunt upstairs on September 16th. So we are actually going to be ghost hunting.
I'm so excited.
And it's going to be the Life's a Drag girls, us three, us girls. And then Jason Crosby, our intern Joe is probably coming. And the psychic from the Monday night show.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
Marie.
Your mom?
Marie is watching the show. She
Mama.
figured out how to work Facebook Live.
Mama Patty.
Oh, Mama Hurley, we love you.
I love you.
I didn't mean to interrupt you because I'm super excited about ghost hunting, but I saw, hi, honey, I'm finally here.
It only took 23 episodes.
My poor mom is like, I swear to you guys aren't on Facebook. I know you're not on Facebook. I click it and nothing happens. I was like, oh, Mom, I love you. You're so pretty.
You are pretty, Marie.
I know. Marie's the best.
I do love her. But yeah, so we do have clearance now and we are ghost hunting and we are
What's
bringing
the backstory? Can you give us a little bit of the backstory?
So I don't know a lot of the backstory, but I believe the Masons told the owner of the radio station, Bob, that there is a maintenance guy that they think haunts the place named Charlie. So we're gonna try and talk to Charlie.
See if Charlie died.
You're
in
gonna
a
have to
strange
seduce him.
way. Well, you know what?
You're really
I'll
good
do what
at
I have
seducing
to
dead
do.
people.
I'm really good at seducing people with no feeling.
Exactly. People that can't fight back. You can seduce a dead person with your Pippi Longstocking hair.
I knew someone would go for it.
Be like, I love this guy. He's so stiff. Oh my God. This is what happens when I get sleep.
This is what happens when you have too much caffeine.
Oh my God. This is my second pumpkin coffee. I'm so white girl.
I had a frozen chocolate on the way here too.
You did?
I did.
I had my first pumpkin spice today too.
Welcome to fall.
I know. I'm so
I've
ready
had
for
7
it.
or 8 now.
Oh.
They've been out in Concord for a long time. As soon as I heard someone ordering it, like in front of me, I was like, it was like,
Did
it
you
was,
start bashing
it was
into
like
them to get them to move
August
faster?
6th or something. And I was like, oh my God. And then I started detouring to that Dunkin's every day until it came out nationally. I literally did. It was so out of my way too, but I went there.
You do it for the
you know,
pumpkin.
That's right.
I do. I
You
love
are a
pumpkin.
determined man.
I love fall. Someone's getting pulled over or has been pulled over. Let me just slide over here.
Citizens arrest.
Uh-oh.
Let me know if they are getting frisked.
It is a hooker. Oh no, the cop just made a Yui in the middle of the road like I do, but he put his lights on.
Oh, yeah, you don't normally put your lights on when you do it.
Yeah, I don't have cop lights. Oh, that cop's in an SUV. That's so sexy.
There was a couple of when I was waiting downstairs for Jason earlier, I was sitting on the bench and a couple of police officers pulled up to the corners and got out of their cars and were walking around.
And they're like, "Are you Patty?"
There's some pretty There's some pretty good-looking national police officers here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're just tuning in, you're listening to WSMN 1590, and this is Life's a Drag. My name is Monique Too Soon. I told you for the past month that I will not be in drag during the summer because I am a sweaty Betty, and I do not feel like wearing makeup and coming here drenched and then, sweating makeup everywhere. And so I'm going to wait until September, and then I'm going to be back in drag on Fridays.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm going to bring something spicy.
Ooh. Maybe some pumpkin spice.
Ooh.
Food from El Rodeo.
No. I think I'm done with El Rodeo for a couple of weeks. Well, actually, if I eat it every day, I'll be my goal weight by next Thursday. I'm going to lose so much weight.
That's
Just
what we'll
for
do
eating
when I come over
Mexican.
next weekend.
Yeah, we'll get
a ton of it and just eat it all Labor Day weekend.
And then Danny will have to throw you out of the house. You won't be able to
No,
drive home. You'll
I'll
have
just-
to pull over on the side of the road to poop. I didn't know if I was going to make it to the radio station.
I don't do that. I'm a lady.
Oh, yeah. I've seen you in your most ladylike moments.
I know.
They're not good. So yeah. So you are tuning into Life's a Drag, and tonight we are going to be talking to a drag queen. I am holding auditions because I am looking for new performers. And instead of just booking people and hoping that they're good, I've decided to just hold auditions and see if they're good before I book them.
That's a great. I think it's also a really fun thing to do.
Yeah, and all the girls are going to be paid based off of ticket sales. So even if you can't go to the show and you want to make sure a girl gets paid, buy some tickets under her name. Because that's how the girls are going to get paid. They're going to get a portion of the ticket sales. And and then we're judging them. And there's, I think, 7 categories. I think you can get a total of 70 points. And we're going to leave positive notes on the paper.
Who wouldn't do a contest that added up to 100?
Well, we tried.
You.
Well, no,
That's who.
it was Anaya. That was like, I'm like, Anaya. I was like, Anaya, we need like 3 more categories. And she's like, no, this is perfect.
Oh.
And I'm like, whatever then. She's the
Yeah.
pageant queen. So I guess 70 is okay.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
We're going to have to trust her.
Yeah. So she is one of the judges. And so is Mia Easylay, who
Wonderful.
I just adore.
Yeah.
And so we're going to interview Trish a little bit. We're going to get to know her. And if you want to buy tickets, you can buy them on MoniqueTooSoon.com under Trisha LaFay. Is that how it's pronounced?
Yeah.
Why is it so country sounding?
It's kind of weird. It's not supposed to be country at all. It's actually LaFay is based off the old King Arthur villain, Morgan Le Fay.
Oh.
Okay. I don't
Rob
know who
has
that is.
no idea what you're talking about.
I don't watch movies that aren't from our time.
Oh my God.
Well, no, I mean based in our time. Like I don't watch like historic stuff. King Arthur's like Renaissance, isn't it?
Yeah, but I think that it's probably more from the book.
All I think of when I hear King Arthur is those damn turkey legs that are like dripping with grease.
Those are the best, though.
I hate them. I don't like meat with bones in it.
Well, I think that's a great reference. Where did you come with Trisha?
So,
Or is it Trish?
It's Trisha, and it's actually really stupid. It's based off of a character from a web show that I used to watch all the time called The Most Popular Girls in School.
Oh my God, I love that show. It's the one with the Barbie dolls that talk.
Oh
Yes.
my.
And one of them like takes a poop in the first episode and she's like, can you smell it?
Is that Trisha?
No, that's Deandra. She's
Deandra,
new.
yeah. I love the most popular girls in school.
Trisha was the redheaded one who was just a complete airhead, and then she has this great monologue in like the end of season 1 because they rip somebody's arms off, and it's like this 10-minute monologue, and it ends with something like, and here I am holding 2 little girls' arms, and I'm Ben Affleck, and you're Cuba Gooding Jr., and you're letting everyone down again.
You would love this show. It's on YouTube.
It's the dumbest thing
and
I've ever
it's
watched.
so raunchy and messed up. Like
What is it
Sam
called
got me
again?
the
The
most,
most popular girls in school.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Okay, and then I'm gonna give you a link. Text me after the show, and I'm gonna text you. So, have you seen? So this is another YouTube show. Not to get off subject, but it's Tammy Brown's YouTube show called The Browns, and it's about her. But she plays like a real life mom with like a dying grandfather and like a gay teenage son, and it is so funny because Tammy Brown is one of the weirdest people to ever grace RuPaul's Drag Race. She's literally an alien. You don't know what she is. She sings a song called Clam Happy. Okay. Happy as a clam. Why, yes, I am. Like,
Oh my God.
I'm not even joking. It's one of my favorite songs. Oh, sorry. I bumped into the thing in the microphone. Now I know I can just bump into that and it'll smack you in the face. Let me try it again.
No, okay. It's better than when you used to sit next to me.
So
when
now
we
when
did
Patty
this, and
says something
you would-
stupid, I'm just going
you
to
would put
bump
the-
into the desk and it's going to pop her
He
in the
used to
head.
push the little thing on the chair, so my chair would go whoop while I was in the middle of talking.
Is that why you sit on the other side of the desk now?
No, it's because he got fancy and he learned how to use
Yeah,
the board.
I eventually learned the board, so we didn't have to have an intern, and so now I'm the boss.
Ooh.
You're fired. You're fired.
All right, so you got your first name from this fabulous YouTube show,
Which I'm gonna go home and
your
watch now.
last name from King Arthur, which is amazing. When did you start doing drag?
So I probably did my first drag event about 2.5 years ago. It was a charity pageant for the Relay for Life that my friend does every year.
What's your friend's name?
Joshua Crowell.
I know him. Yep.
Yeah, he does
Wow.
the Relay for Life Womenless Beauty pageant every year, and I just kind of
Womenless beauty pageant. I love that.
It's mostly a bunch of random straight dudes off the side of the road in a dress, and it's great. And the first time I did it, my name was a little bit different. My name was Isabella, or Isn't He, or Izzy, or Isn't He for short.
That's cute.
And then I decided that camp and comedy weren't really my thing, so I changed it up a little bit.
So did you know that you wanted to do drag before you did this? Or was this kind of something that you were like, oh my God, this is a lot of fun. I want to try this and do this more?
Honestly, and I'm not just sucking up right now, I've wanted to do drag since I was like 18 years old, and I went to the 313 and I saw this one here years and years ago.
Oh my God, I am so sick to my stomach right now. Miss
It's probably
Trisha.
from those tacos you ate from El Rodeo.
I'm sorry, I was easily influenced back then.
No.
Oh, that's not what you were saying in stall number 3.
No, that's fantastic. When abouts was that? I'm not asking how old you are.
He's 30.
Yeah, I just turned 30 the 5th of this month.
I'll tell you right now.
Oh, okay.
Caitlin asked.
Happy belated.
Well, thank you.
Now, don't act like that's such a bad thing, because there are people in their 40s in this room. Okay.
And there's also one girl in her 50s sitting straight across from me.
I'm not in my 50s.
I'm going by how you look, not your real age.
No. I'll have you know, someone asked me the other day how I don't have crow's feet. Okay. Mm-hmm. Nothing.
No, you don't have crow's feet, but you got pelicans.
How I can. That's right.
That's a personal joke. Nobody else is going to get it.
Nope.
So, I actually know Josh and Jeff from, I used to hang out with them way back in the day when I was like 18 years old, and I went to like a Halloween party at their house, and I'm 38 now, 37. Am I 37 or 38? 37. So this is like almost 20 years ago that I used to hang out with them.
That's, oh yeah. And then about 20 years ago, I was 10, so yeah.
Yeah, we weren't hanging out.
I didn't know you.
No, I wasn't
So-
as famous then.
If you could say like what your best drag feature is, like what do you think you bring to the table? Like what do you think people are going to notice about you the most on September 28th?
So I
And
think,
don't say your tuck.
well, I'm hoping they aren't going to notice that.
Well,
But
some people are known for their tuck.
Okay. So
Patty doesn't get it because, she doesn't bother
I actually
tucking.
do get it. I just
I'm hoping that it's going to be my performance itself, because I have a background in musical theater.
Oh,
So I know how to move and work a stage.
engage the audience, if
Yeah,
you will.
bring the audience in, and the fact that I have a little bit of a different flavor than a lot of the girls.
Is it Tabasco?
Worcestershire.
Yeah, I just spray it all over everyone in the audience.
I do
Oh.
have to say, I don't know if you can turn for a minute, but you have
We can't hear you because you're not talking into
you
the
have
microphone.
the cutest little tie on. Are those chicks?
No,
Are
it's
they
actually dragons and 20-sided die, because I'm a nerd and I love Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, it almost looks like little baby chicks from here. I couldn't tell.
I'm a nerd too. I
I
get the
love
video
it.
game thing. I don't play Dungeons and
Oh.
Dragons. I'm not that geeky.
What do you play?
Like PlayStation, Switch. Like I'm a zombie killer.
You better add me.
I don't add anyone because I don't like group play. Well,
I know, not what I heard,
in
but
video games. In video games.
You just opened up so much conversation for me right there.
Yeah, no. So I get the nerd thing.
That's when it gets hard.
One
to
thing
not.
one thing that I've noticed about a lot of the girls auditioning is that you guys are, a couple of you are coming from a place called the 603, which is it in Dover?
it's in Dover. That's like my whole drag family is auditioning for the show.
So it's like you're all competing. I hope you all hurt each other backstage and get like really mean with each other because I love the drama.
I mean, I'm not gonna have to hurt him. At least I know with Vanity, she's fallen over more times than I can count. So
Is it from alcohol? Because she might be my doppelganger.
no. Here's the thing: she falls the most and she drinks the least.
Wow.
Wow.
She doesn't even drink.
That
Nobody's
sounds like
ever said I
Caitlin.
never drink.
She just
Oh my god.
She
Caitlin's
just-
broken her butt. She's
I had
broken.
a rough winter this winter.
You're not coming over my house in the winter.
no, she just does all sorts of like acrobatics and stuff like that. And if you're wearing a 7-inch heel and you do a cartwheel and it lands wrong, you're gonna
Oh my
feel it
god.
in the morning.
We had a girl do a cartwheel one time and break someone's nose.
I mean, can you imagine if that heel came flying off?
Oh, a boob is flown out before during a cartwheel.
I-
Landed
That's-
on someone.
That happened to me, actually.
I almost killed one of the other auditioning girls with a flying shoe once. I had a shoe break off during a performance and I kicked it off and it flew right down the main aisle into the back room and almost took Miss Cordelia Rose's head off.
Wow.
Oh, she's one of the other auditioners too.
Yeah.
She's coming on like at the end of the couple of weeks before the show.
Do you live close to Dover?
I live in Dover.
Oh, so
Okay.
you drove to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you
Well,
very
I
much.
didn't drive. My other half did.
I
Well,
drive
thank you.
45
Thank you,
minutes to
Chris.
get here.
Yeah, he's over in the lobby right
Shout
now.
out to Chris.
He's on Grinder.
I hope so. We didn't drive all the way down here for nothing.
There's nobody in Nashua.
So, out of all the girls that are coming to or auditioning, are they all part of?
They're not all, but I think like 5 or 6 of us are.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's like a big old family reunion. Everybody's going to be drinking. Everybody's going to be trying to, knock each other over in the back room. It'll be great.
I love it.
So-
we should put up a little camera back there.
I know.
See
Oh
some,
my God, that'd be
see some cat fights.
The only
I don't
problem is
recommend that.
yeah, you will be seeing other drag queens change, and we don't need to see some of that stuff. But I do want to ask you, so you've been working at the 603. How many years has this show been on?
The 603
I
show.
feel like it's been on for a long time.
I want to say maybe 4 years because I've been doing it for about 2 now, and I think it was on for a year or 2 before I got there.
So one thing I noticed, so I don't really follow anybody because I'm never on Facebook now that I have a kid. I barely ever get to comment, but I have been following some of the drag queens on there for a while. My question is there drama there? So see, you just gagged a little bit because I've seen some of these drag queens that are so entitled and posting all over their Facebooks about how they're too good for things, and I'm like, you just started drag like 6 weeks ago. Like, you need to take a breath, Betty.
I like to try and stay away from the drama. It's too much. I've got way too much other stuff going on.
Yeah.
I like to watch from the corner and eat popcorn.
We have. I think every drag show has drama, but I try to avoid it at all costs. So if I feel like someone's becoming dramatic in my show, I kick them out.
I mean, like you said, it's gonna happen. You can't put that many big personalities in a room and everything's gonna go 100% smooth.
Right.
But no, you just kind of do the show and have fun, and if somebody gets up in your face, you kick the heel out from under them.
So
whoa.
So
that went dramatic fast.
Yeah, that's okay. Drag queens usually carry pocket knives. And it's not for, street walking. It's for the people backstage,
I mean, I carry a
Sometimes we have to cut
taser,
each
but
other's wigs.
that's for me.
Yeah. So, I forgot what I was going to ask. So, have you ever dated any of the drag queens from the 603?
Nope, never dated. I've actually been with this one over in the other room. It'll be our 5th year together in December.
I'm sorry, Chris.
Another shout
I
out
am
to Chris.
too. What can I say?
Yeah. I've
Hey.
been with my husband for 13, 14 years now.
Damn.
Yeah, and we had a kid last year, which is crazy. I highly recommend
miracle
it
of
if you
birth.
don't need sleep.
If you don't need, if you don't need a lot of things, go ahead and get one.
Sleep, vacations. No, we're going on vacation soon, thank
Romantic
God.
time.
Oh no, you
Downtime.
find room for that. You got to find room for romance. I'm not romantic, but I find room for other
I
things.
was just about to say that was an odd thing coming from your mouth.
I hate romance. I don't want to be touched. I don't want to cuddle you.
Then what are you talking about? You can find time for
Naughty
romance.
time.
Okay, that's not the same thing.
It's romantic.
You can definitely find time for that. It's a very different thing to, get out and connect with someone and have date nights and go out and experience things, just the two of you. Because you're always chasing a kid, you know?
I don't know that.
Oh, I don't
yet.
chase him. I just let him run in the street.
I know. I know.
Just
So Danny
kidding.
chases him.
Yeah, Danny.
Going, no.
Danny is definitely the on-hands parent where I'm like the one that's like, I'm going to sleep in today.
I think Danny knew what he was getting himself into.
Yeah, I told him before we adopted a kid, I was like, you're getting up every day
Mhm.
because my butt can't get out of bed before noon.
I do remember you saying
That's
that.
gonna be me.
Yeah, I am so I'm a tired person. I can sleep for 2 days and still be exhausted.
Me too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, that's because you're in your 50s.
No,
It doesn't get
I've
better.
been like that since I was a kid.
That was a long time
even
ago.
my mom would say that.
That was before televisions.
That- I will say that I was really excited the day my dad brought home a beta VCR player.
Oh God.
Yep, I am that. I'm in my 40s though. I'm not in my 50s.
I do gotta give a little a moment of silence. You said beta, and last night our beta fish died.
Oh,
I know. His name was Bubba, and he was living in our room because my son liked to shake the tank and give him dementia.
I was gonna say I thought he was in the playroom.
He was, and then Zay was putting batteries in there, and
Oh.
he would shake the tank.
Well, maybe
and-
he was just trying to give him a little extra energy. Maybe he
So-
noticed he was on his way out.
No, well, he's been in my room for over a month, and last night I went to go feed him, and he didn't come for dinner.
Oh.
And I was really sad, actually, because now that it's been in our room, I've become attached to it. But,
how do you get attached to a fish? That's ridiculous.
oh my God, it was so cute. And he loved me. Yeah. Coming from the girl who actually likes animals, but
I
a
love
fish,
animals.
oh, that trout can die as long as the panda lives. Like, come on.
No, I just don't. I don't see myself getting attached to them.
That's why you don't get attached to cows, because eventually you have to eat them.
Oh my God, no! You can pet and love
But
cows.
anyone
and
who's
pet them.
listening, do not go out and buy me a betta fish. I don't want another one. So I know that there are friends and viewers and stuff. I don't need another fish. Do not buy a fish.
It's so crazy that you would think that people listening and would be like, "Oh my God, I totally have to get Rob a fish now."
Yeah, shout out to Kaylee. Don't buy me a fish.
She is very thoughtful like that.
Yes.
She probably would.
And speaking of you, Kaylee, I have been enjoying that Love Wins vodka with a little blackberry ginger ale.
Ooh.
Girl, I discovered blackberry ginger ale at a kid's birthday party last weekend. And it is so good with alcohol.
Wow.
It's bomb.com.
I haven't heard from her.
Oh, she's not on the live feed tonight?
I haven't seen her.
Oh my God, somebody go to her apartment.
Anaya's listening, but
Anaya.
Anaya's listening. She said to make sure that Miss Trisha knew a judge was listening.
Yeah, you're being judged already by Anaya. She's going to text me after and be like, she's not going to win.
no, she likes
No,
your
I told
answers.
I told the judges I wanted them to like actually give you perfect criticism on your sheets too. So like even if you're scoring low somewhere, like actually write why they feel like you need improvement in this area, because I did a pageant when I first started doing track, and those critiques are what actually inspired me. Like it's always going to hurt, even though it's positive criticism, but it's what inspired me to.
Criticism can do a lot for a person.
Yeah, and that's those are the things that actually made me think like, oh well, the 3 people said this about me, not just one. 3 people said that you need to do something about this, and then I thought about it, and I'm like, maybe I do actually need to, but. Not
well,
all
Anaya and Anaya is a very thoughtful, put together person.
She can be a bee, though.
She's gonna hate me.
Well, no, she's just. What I mean is that she will give it some thought about what she says. And Mia, has a crazy little personality, but I believe that she's also really, really smart, and she's going to do her best to try and help.
And Anaya is one of the Miss Gay Massachusetts, and she's
Right.
been in Miss Gay US of A, and I mean. And then
So
we
you have someone with a
pageant background.
a drag and pageant background, and then you have someone who hosts her own drag show down at Mohegan, and she has.
Yeah, Mia Easylay hosts a show at Mohegan Sun every Friday, or one Friday a month. I did it with her a couple of months, like last year, and it was a blast.
Yeah. So you've got some really great people that will be giving some really valuable feedback.
I just really hope that one of the judges likes spooky girls.
I love spooky dookies.
Oh,
Okay,
I think
thank God.
Mia's right up your alley.
Yeah, Mia
Yes.
is a spooky queen. Mia's a horror queen.
Awesome.
Mia's all about the horror. She's all about the shock factor. She would probably like give someone a kidney transplant on stage if she could. She really would. She's
Well,
dark.
the show
Can I
that
get
she
a-
did at Pride was unbelievable.
Can I get a pancreas then? Like
Do you
type 1
not have a
diabetes?
pancreas?
I have one. It just doesn't pay its rent. I have type 1 diabetes.
Oh my God, I love
Oh.
making fun of diabetes, but I won't in front of you until I'm drunk.
Oh no, please do. I make fun of it all the time.
I can't wait to introduce you as our auditioning girl with diabetes.
You do talk about diabetes.
You want to know why? Because of that
Every single
stupid
show.
diabetes commercial.
Yeah.
Like I'm hooked on diabetes.
Wilford Brimley,
Yes.
handlebar mustache. Tell you
Diabetes.
gotta.
Diabetes.
You gotta test your blood sugar, test it
Oh my
off.
God, I was watching some comedian the other night, and the comedian was African American, and he's like, I don't get this diabetes stuff. We just call it the sugars.
I've got the
once
sugars.
again, you
Oh.
can't do it. You
I can't even move my chair. This
we're gonna
camera
we're gonna
violates
have
me.
to move the camera before the show starts every
I
night.
can't get comfortable without the camera pushing
Breaking
up against
something?
the wall. Yeah, that's okay though.
Hey.
Whatever.
You
I-
do you.
I didn't break it. It still works. So let's get back to Trisha LaFay. I feel like when I heard your name, I was thinking of like Trisha LaFay Baker.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that.
Like Faye Baker. Wasn't she like a country star?
Tammy LaFay Baker. No, she was the wife of one of those and like crazy Christians that had one of those big Christian shows, and he got caught and for being bad or laundering money or something, and she had that crazy thick mascara, remember?
Oh,
and she
I
was
thought
like,
she was the one with the crazy pink hair.
oh my god, my husband.
Yeah, and see, and I could see you coming like out of a rescued from a religious cult.
Oh God! Do I really give off that much of a weird vibe?
Patty actually is Trish LeFay Baker.
There's no way I don't wear close to that much makeup.
Girl, you wear milk and chapstick.
I put eyeshadow on today.
Where?
It looks good.
Thank you, Caitlin. I'm au natural.
It's more like, oh, natural. So stupid. So what is going, don't tell us what you're performing, but is your performance for this event, is it going to attract all members of the audience, just not one part of it?
I think so. It's definitely going to appeal to certain people more than others, but I think with my performance, I can draw just about anybody in.
Okay. Sometimes we actually never get tough crowds anymore. Our shows are all like people who want to be at a drag show because they're paying $20 for a ticket.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of the people that are coming to be supportive. So I hope that the people that are buying tickets to the first show are going to support their friends and or family that are auditioning. So I'd like to think people that are gonna cheer everybody on.
Yeah.
And get involved with all of the show.
And if you are a fan of Trisha LeFay's, make sure you buy tickets under her name because right now she is not winning in ticket sales.
Whoop.
She's not winning at all.
Yeah, Mike Hawk is winning right now in ticket sales. And
can you say his name on the radio?
I just said it, but I know what it means. But if nobody else catches on, great. I didn't say the actual word. I said Hawk.
Right.
HAWK.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, go ahead, promote yourself. Do it. Buy my tickets.
Yeah, buy my tickets. I'm really fun to watch.
Where can we buy your tickets?
At MoniqueTooSoon.com.
Wow.
And then when you go to buy your ticket, there's a little drop-down menu, and you're going to click that little arrow, and you're going to go all the way down past those other girls, and you're going to go to Trisha LeFay, and you're going to click it, and then you're going to click Add to Cart, and then you're going to buy the tickets.
Oh, you're wicked bossy.
Yeah. Some people like that. Some
Leather
people
and
need to be
lace.
told what to do.
Like Riri says, I may be bad, but I'm perfectly good at it.
Oh.
I hate Rihanna. I think she's cute, but
Okay,
like
bye,
her
everybody.
song, her music is just so repetitive. Like you better work.
I hate that song so much. And okay, I love Umbrella, but
I love Umbrella when Naomi Starr used to perform it, and she filled an umbrella with glitter, and so when she would flip the umbrella up and open it, all this glitter would go everywhere. And it was amazing.
I've been thinking about doing that, but with fake blood. So, I mean, I get the...
Oh, I love that. You can't do it at the Kelly Room. They'll flip out. They do not like a mess in there, okay? It's a wedding venue. So if you're going to do fake blood, you better bring a
never
tarp.
killed anybody.
I thought it was a little party, never killed nobody.
No, a little blood never killed nobody.
Well, a little blood coming from your
A
leg.
lot of blood killed people, but that's a whole different story.
A lot of sugar in your blood will kill you.
Oh, diabetes.
Actually, I have a little brag here because I have, it's probably kind of terrible, but...
oh, God, here we go.
So average blood sugars run about, 100 and 120. Mine, when I was diagnosed, was 1,484, and the doctors still don't know exactly how I, survived that whole thing.
Oh, my God.
Wow, my blood sugars are 2,805.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, I was going to one-up somebody.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm pretty sure
that
when I
was
go to the
before
doctors.
the Mexican food tonight.
Oh, my God, girl. That Mexican food is about to come out for round 2.
Oh, God. Enough.
Thank God the radio's over
So
in 13
how long
minutes.
when were you diagnosed, if you don't mind me asking?
I was diagnosed when I was 12 years old.
And do you give yourself shots?
Yeah, absolutely. I actually took one on the way up here.
Do you guys do it sexy? Like, I'm going to give you a shot tonight.
I mean, if we're talking about a shot of tequila, yeah, but it's hard to make insulin sexy.
Oh. I can find a way.
Like, even with the blood testing now, I don't even do, the finger stuff. I've got the little sensor in my arm that I can just put my phone up to it, and it's like, your blood sugar is, yeah.
I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, I've got a little sensor on my arm, and then I can just take my phone and...
So wait, so does that sensor always there?
Yeah. I have to switch it out for a new one every 14 days, and then I can just take my phone and be like, boop.
So when you do drag, that's on your arm?
Yep.
Wow, that's interesting.
That's cool.
I've never seen that. You need
Do
one
you
of
ever
those
dress
sensors.
it up? Do you ever like make it into a prop?
I haven't yet. I've been trying
Like
to
a
think of
giant mole?
something.
If you pull on it hard enough, will it come out?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
is
it will definitely come right out.
So you probably don't want to play
Will
with
you
that
like
too
bleed
much.
everywhere if it does?
No, because it doesn't go into your blood. It actually tests interstitial fluids.
Whoa.
Oh,
I don't even know what that
interstitial
is.
fluids. Yes, I was just talking about those earlier.
Patty loves insatiable fluids.
Intrusional fluids.
So interstitial fluids.
Intrisha fluids. I love that you just made your name part of the problem.
That's gotta earn some
Trisha
points.
LeFay has intertrisha fluids.
And if you want after the show, you can see them.
Oh, if you're on Grindr, look for
You
Chris.
you already sound like Monique.
Is that a compliment?
It
or-
is actually.
Oh, okay.
It is
Yeah, I'm pretty amazing.
one of the few compliments I give with that name, the beginning of the sentence.
No, you know who? No, you know what? In the past year, only one person has given me actually 2 people have given me really big compliments that I loved.
Mhm.
One of them was a straight guy, and he works for the city of Nashua somehow, and he told me I was a hero to him.
Mhm.
And I'm like, no straight guy has ever called me a hero. And I'm like,
Yeah.
that's the sweetest thing ever. And then he goes,
Yeah.
well, now I'm even happier I said it to you.
Oh,
And then the other one was actually Ivy, who doesn't usually compliment me, but she told me that she sees how much work I put into my shows, and that's why they succeed. And
I
like
think that
nobody
I
has
said-
ever once in my shows recognized how hard I work for these shows.
I'm pretty sure I've said that live here on the radio.
I'm pretty sure you were lying, though. I could see you.
Mm,
When I see your eyes, I know there's lies because your eyes turn into fire.
Oh,
I know.
you teach me that trick?
No,
I
that's what she
really
wants
want
as a
to.
superpower, to burn people with her
Do you know
eyes.
how much I would love that?
You just see people burning everywhere. There'd be ash piles everywhere.
Mhm.
Every freaking like person on the
Every
street would be.
corner, yeah, at least 4 fires on a block.
I work in retail, so there would be no one left.
Oh yeah.
Where do you work?
So I work at the pharmacy in the Portsmouth Walmart.
Oh, I have a
Are
good
you a
pharmacy
tech?
story.
Yeah, certified tech.
Oh, that's cute.
That's nice.
So I have
Yeah.
so my dog's names are Gorgeous and Sexy, and one
And
time
Oreo.
and
You
Oreo.
have 3.
Well, I was talking about the weird names. So one time, they had to call in a prescription to a Walmart in Concord, and they're like, "Gorgeous, gorgeous champion, your prescription's ready." And I was like, "That's me." And everyone in the line at Walmart, all the people in the line had a combination of 7 teeth.
Oh, stop
It's
it.
Concord. What do you expect?
Yeah,
You're
I
lucky
know.
You got that
The
many.
Concord Walmart is definitely one of the worst.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Try going to the Tilton one. That's where I used to work because I'm not from the Seacoast area. I'm originally from
The woods.
Yeah, the Lakes region. I'm not going to
Oh,
say
wow.
exactly where.
I just moved up to Concord like this past year, so it's interesting.
Good luck.
Main Street's amazing, actually. Main Street's beautiful in Concord.
You're
Is
just
it
far away
the-
from your friends.
I don't
Oh,
care.
I
know you
detected
don't
a hint
care.
of
I don't care. I don't need
bitterness.
to see you that often.
Oh, yeah. No, there's no hint of bitterness.
Yeah, she's just
It's right out there on the table.
well, whatever. You were more than welcome to spend a night, 3 a month.
Can you imagine?
Move in.
You might want to check that with Danny.
No, he wouldn't care. He'd
I
be
know.
happy to have you
I know.
as long as you were nice, which is not normal. It's hot tub season soon.
I know.
Wait, you have a hot tub?
Girl, I have a hot tub. I have a pool. Yeah, no.
How you
I'm not
doing?
on Grindr, so don't try to find me.
I know.
I'm not inviting
That
you
was an
over for hot tub
aggressive.
time.
That was an aggressive.
He just
wink,
gave me
nudge,
wicked
nudge.
eyebrows. You can't sleep with the judges. You can't sleep with the judges.
That's not what you said.
I said sleeping with the judges will get you nowhere.
You can
It'll
do it.
get
It's
me
just
into a
not gonna
hot
help
tub.
you.
Well, anyone can get in my hot tub.
Oh,
Yeah, I've been in a hot tub. There's
Yeah.
no prerequisite.
we had to shock it after Patty was in it.
I really do wish I had this life you think I live.
So what's really funny about the auditioning girls is one of them actually is like Anaya Bangkok's like twin sister, and they're on the
Kylia.
radio. They're on the radio together. So it's going to be kind of funny having twinsies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they're Kalia Lee. Is it Kalia?
Kylia Lee.
Kylia Lee. That's so obnoxiously
Kylia
annoying to
Lee.
say. Kylia, if you're listening, I'm just calling you Kalia.
You should just ask her what her middle name is next time when she's here.
Ling Ling.
Oh, okay. So you
Kalia
already
Ling
knew
Ling
it.
Lee. Yeah, because
No,
she's
it's
Asian.
not.
Yeah.
It is.
Kalia Ling Ling.
Kylia Ling Ling Lee.
God.
Kylia
Yeah, this
Ling
is
Ling
gonna
Lee.
be tough. Can I just call her Ling Ling?
Actually,
Ling Ling?
I'm going to say like not a lot of the girls except for Trish have normal girl names. Like they're not normal names.
And I'm probably the least normal of us, so I mean that's
Then there's that.
yeah.
Interesting.
So Trish LaFay Baker is one of 8 contestants. She's the first of them to do the radio, but a couple of them are doing it. Not all of them have signed up to do the radio, which is fine. They just won't sell any tickets
Because
through
they're
me.
lame.
No, no, you know what? I get it. It's hard to get to Nashua if you don't even live near here, and I know a couple of the queens don't live near here. Like
Getting here was a pain.
why?
I don't know. Maybe it's because we had like avoid tolls, but it was like, okay, take this exit. Now get back on the highway.
Why
Now
do you need
get
a
off
dollar to go home?
I mean, I need the dollars to like live.
you
Diabetes
have
is
easy-
expensive.
Do you have
Oh, I
Easy
know.
Do we have Easy Pass?
Oh, Chris, do you guys have Easy Pass?
We do not apparently.
do not
have
No,
Easy
so Easy Pass you have to load though. Still, mine
That's
tells me all
true.
the time that you run out of money. I'm like, oh my god, we go through it
That's
so
because
fast.
you go through the tolls every single day.
Yeah, if you need toll money, I got you. I got some dollars.
Ooh, do I
I'll
have to
throw 'em
dance
at
for
you.
him?
No, please
Oh.
don't.
Oh.
I'll give you dollars to not dance. I don't want you to have to take back roads and voice to get home. I would have Venmo'd you a couple bucks for tolls.
No, I hate going through tolls anyways because they're always backed up, and I wanted to make sure I got here on time. So
Yeah, I hate being backed up. Thank God I'm not anymore.
Thank
Definitely
you,
not.
El Rodeo again.
El Rodeo. I'm seriously never eating there again because that was crampy.
Mm.
I
Mhm.
think that's like the one Mexican place in Concord I never went to.
Oh, our friends gave it, like, highly recommended it. Do you know what my favorite restaurant in Concord is? The Red Blazer. It's off Exit 13, and it's just like we had our adoption party there, and they have like
Oh, is that what the name of it? Yeah.
Yeah, they have amazing food, and I've never had a disappointing meal there.
I honestly haven't been to Concord in probably like 3 or 4
Oh, yeah.
years.
Yeah, I
so-
remember that now. That's actually right down the street from where where my ex used to work.
Oh yeah, there's like a lot of car dealerships on
Yep.
the road.
Yep.
But they have an adult drink called the Dirty Banana, and it's like a frozen banana alcoholic beverage, and it's so good.
So funny story about the Dirty Banana.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm just going to
Uh-oh.
remind you that this is a family show.
No,
Yes.
it's not.
Oh, that's true.
Well, so Chris and I went to Jamaica a couple of years back,
Oh God, here we go.
and they are, notoriously homophobic over there. So we actually had this whole backstory where we were old college buddies, and his girlfriend had dumped him, so he invited me, and we had like the honeymoon suite with the butler, and we're sitting out on the beach, and the butler comes up, and he's like, "Hey man, you want a dirty banana?" And I'm like, "They know." And he just looks at us, and it's like, "You want a dirty banana?" And I'm like, "A what?" "It's a drink with the banana and the alcohol in it. It's real good." And I'm like, "Yeah, absolutely. That sounds great. Thank you."
Oh, I was so excited. I was like, did you actually get a dirty banana? One of those dirty island bananas.
That's so sad, though, that you had to come up with a backstory.
Yeah, don't go to Jamaica. Go to St. Martin.
Don't
It's so
go to
gay
some-
friendly.
We
Yeah.
so we actually got it as like he won it from his company, and they like
Oh.
sent somebody to Jamaica every year for a while. But so
Our company does not do that.
She's, yeah.
She's texting Tyler what's for dinner. Caitlin, you've been so quiet. Chime in a little bit.
I'm listening.
I want to hear you talk for a minute. Tell me something new about you this week before the show's over in 3 minutes.
I'm going to Montreal this weekend.
Good for
Oh.
you.
So-
You better get some poutine.
My first time in Canada.
Nice.
I'm nervous.
I heard she's not even really from France. She's from Montreal.
Montreal. Caitlin's not French. She's actually Portuguese.
Yes.
She's from Portugal.
Are you going for a romantic weekend?
Portugal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Taking a little getaway.
I hope
Me
you
and
see
Tai
Justin
Tai.
Trudeau.
I love him.
Oh.
If you do, bring him back with
I
you.
love him.
Yeah,
I'll
he has
try.
a great butt
He
for a
has.
politician.
He knows how to
Oh
wear
my
a pair of
god!
pants.
And
He's
That-
got cakes.
Yeah, that was.
I wish he was our president.
he puts those pants. Yeah,
Same.
Yeah,
I can't
that would be
say
the
enough
first time
about
I
his
watched
pants.
everything the president did.
What's going on? Oh no, I can't say.
Although I do think the little gay guy is cute. I don't know how to say his last name.
Buttigieg?
Is that what I always call him? Booty.
Pete Booty.
Yeah,
Buttigieg.
he's kind of adorable in
Mayor
like a
Pete.
little geeky way.
That's his whole shtick. He's
Yeah.
like the down home Midwestern guy who just happens to.
But he has a really good background too. Like he's actually been in the army, and he's
He's definitely a candidate worth paying,
He
doing some
is.
research on.
I don't think he'll win because he's gay, but I would love that. That would be amazing.
I don't think we're
Hillary
ready for
didn't
it.
win, and she's gay. So I would like to thank my co-hosts Patricia and Caitlin.
Hello, and
I know you love
thank
being called Patricia.
Patricia.
And Trish LeFay, where you can buy her tickets on MoniqueTooSoon.com under Trish LeFay.
Thanks
And
for joining us, Trish.
Thank you for having me.
Trisha.
You're welcome.
Also, in case anybody wants to get one before the show, if you go on rageon.com, Trisha LeFay has a shirt that you could get. Show your support.
Oh. RageOn.com, Trisha LeFay. And my name is Monique Toosoon. I will see you next Friday night on WCMN 1590. Go buy tickets to the show. And next week we will be announcing something big.
Woo!
Thank you and bye.